Hi guys, it's Leslie. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. In terms of my night, it's pretty mid, but you make do. You work with what you got. I'm back here again with the second part of my Another Farm Roguelike run. We're just gonna get straight up into it this time. This video is gonna be way shorter because we're dealing with one less week to beat this, or possibly might even straight up lose. That's a fear of mine that I have, is just losing. I hope I don't. That would make the video extremely awkward. So I'm hoping I don't. It's the beginning of the day, a hammer hits every building. Interesting. So if you don't know what this game is at all, so bad, so sad, go watch the first video. Why are you even here if you have no idea what's going on? I mostly kid, of course, but I'm also definitely not going to give a rundown, unfortunately, for you, because it takes too much time and I already blabber too much anyways. So, yeah, as I said before, we're more than halfway through this week. Why can I not plant this? So hopefully this should be quite a good amount quicker. And we should be relatively able to just coast through the weeks, the last 2 weeks we have. A pretty good amount of faith that it'll be relatively simple going in for us. The only worry is not having enough stone. If you remember from the last part, our whole stone economy here is absolutely terrible, but we might be doing just okay enough to scrape by using our good old fishies and our good old chocolate, which is a really jank way to do it, but if it works, it works. Especially given we can go ahead and actually this week make, or I guess not really make, but gather sand, which we were not able to do the entirety of last week because I had the modifier that completely disallows you from finding sand. And we need sand so we can make our good old glass, and we can continue just fermenting a bunch of fish. That'll work out nice for us. So let's see what we got. Possibility of catching a treasure, just a single one. Excellent. I'll probably go ahead and do just a bunch of plants. That'll probably be what pushes us through. I mean, I can't even make a cooking pot, can I? Wherever that may be. Maybe I don't need one. It'd be pretty neat if I didn't need one. Yeah, it looks like I probably don't need one. Some bread and kale. Vegetable soup that requires a whole crap ton of things to make. Maybe I don't. Let's do... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy out the whole stock, probably. Let's see. Super heavy focus on the good old farming. It's kind of all I have in terms of making it big in this world. See, I hope the video from yesterday was at least semi-entertaining. I thought, in terms of videos I've made in the past, it was actually one of the better ones. So I'm hoping that you at least kind of liked it. You know, I'm feeling good enough to make video 2 days in a row, which is pretty rare. So I'm pretty happy to actually go through and make a third video in this new saga of my channel I have going on here. I think that really helps me out. Hopefully, what I'm trying to do. You see, well, first off, one of the really big things that I have an issue with in terms of making content that's always really kept me down over the years is just not being generous enough with myself. You know, completely, extremely overthinking what I need to do and the quality at which I need to do it. And that kind of puts me down a spiral of, oh, you know, I start thinking way too much and trying to do way too much for somebody who has an active subscriber base of literally nobody, right? And that's not a really healthy place to be in, just in general. So I'm looking to, you know, not be in that place. I'm looking to be in the place of just doing what I can and doing what I want and making funny content. And one day that may or may not work. And if it so doesn't, then it so doesn't. I'm hoping to just continue keep doing it. This is a little side thing, just a little, oh, I'm really bored, I'll do this today kind of thing. And there's a good chance it'll at least mostly work. Just as a viewership based thing, actually get some kind of viewership. I think a good way to start out with it is to not go in expecting to make money. I think that's a really stupid way to go about it, and a really blind way to go about it, because it's just simply not going to happen. You're not going to go in one day and see that you just got $1 billion through doing nothing, basically, and that sucks. Obviously, I wish it could be that way, but it's not. That's not how it works. And that's okay. More so if you just focus on making shit for fun and shit that people will watch every once in a while. To crows no longer harass you. Then I think you'll have a lot better time. Man, these are terrible prices. Holy shit. That's quite the shame, I'll say so. That sells for pretty decent, though. Yeah, really, like, what I'm trying to say is just don't bog yourself down. Just do some fun stuff here and there. Have fun. Live your life. And you'll do better. You'll do better that way. Now, what's not going so much better is my prices here. I'm not getting good deals with these prices, man. You gotta be nicer to me. So, the more I play this, the less confident I am this is gonna work. I think the end might be relatively here, and that's real sad. That's not what you want to hear. Yeah. That's a shame right there. Might not be able to lock in. That might be good though, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford that, is my issue. I'm going to go ahead and make this a dedicated fishing day, I'd say. No, because that would be better for next day. We'll go ahead and sell you is what we'll do. Yeah, I feel like I really kind of screwed myself in a way that I was not expecting at all, by exhausting the resources of the stone. Because I don't think I'm gonna really truly get that back at all. I think that might be just an absolute no-go, which is a big shame. Theoretically, there's a way I can bring this back. I'll tell you what, it'll definitely make the next run easier. Now knowing that I shouldn't be stupid about it. Which I might do. I'm planning on doing a couple different runs of different games, just to get like a nice, decently sized catalog in. I'm not gonna promise any series. That's a big for sure on that. I ain't gonna promise that I'm gonna do any series. I'm already proud enough of myself for committing a game enough to make a part 2 of it, even if I foretell it going poorly. So I'm definitely not gonna promise that I'm gonna make any other videos in this series. I might though. I might. Like there's always a chance that I would. The chance is never 0 that I wouldn't. And I do quite like this game, and I would like to see a run from me that's not this extremely weird jank mess that I have going on here. If I could get a run that was not extremely strange and didn't make any sense whatsoever, that would be pretty good. I would like that. Let's see. No coal. Uh-oh. Dear me. What I need to make is a bunch of jars. First of all, let's do a bunch of you so I can clear out my inventory of blueberries. Well, I definitely do have a bottle, so I don't know what you're saying. The bottle right there. Sometimes it's a little picky choosy with it. There you go. Okay, so we got a pink and a cheese potion at the same time, and that might be really good, actually. That might be my ticket out of here. Still. Do I have any sturgeon? No sturgeon. Do I have any coal? Yeah, I got no coal either, and that's the biggest possible thing I can have, so I'll go ahead and buy that. And there will be no coal in there as well, which I appreciate. There's one of these on here that just gives you like a flat $10,000, and I'm like, oh, I need that right now. I could really go with that right now. So I think I'll go ahead and drink these potions in the hopes of getting some sturgeon. Oh yeah, all sturgeon. It's all sturgeon. Holy moly. I wish some of that was stone. Like, none of that is stone, I fear. That would do me well if that was. Mullet, Selling for damn near full. Man, really? None of that is going to be stone for me. That's a big shame right there. So I'm not fully confident that this is going to go well in my favor, but you live and you live. You do what you can. This diamond ring better sell for quite a good amount when I get around to it. Let's see what we got going on here. Sell the mayo off. Pick that up. That's pretty good. That's almost full price. Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Every time an item is collected, you lose money. Oh, that's a big shame. That might have sealed my deal right there. Oh lord. Oh lord. That's no good. This is also not going to give me any coal. That's bad. Yeah, I have a feeling, unfortunately, that this video is not going to be the best video. But just to complete the saga, I'm still going to upload it. And then I'll go ahead and move on from there. Because I think, for sure, the end has come. But I'll stick with it until I actually lose. I'm also not too worried about it because I'm planning on going... Oh my goodness. I'm planning on going in and making a video right after this. I think I'll be alright. With a whole bunch of beehives because of the $50 bonus on building things in the next day. Three more days! Oh my goodness. See what I got going on here. Get all the honey. What's my honey looking like? Almost full. Ooh, a sandwich. An actual food item, huh? Gives 60 energy. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. What is this? Nice cloth. I don't have enough to even begin to think about starting that process. Coal, but a very small amount of it. Oh lord. Oh lord. I said we'll still stick with it, but it's not looking good. Let's see. Where's my sturgeon? Where's my sturgeon? No jar. Uh-oh. Sells for decent. Sells for relatively decent. And then we'll stick all the rest of these into my apples. There we go. Yeah, so we better start praying. I know I'm praying that a miracle, I get a miracle. Pulling in the fight of my life, but the fight of my life is not gonna work. Catching a bunch of bulk fish and praying. but that works good enough. What does this say? Okay, yeah, no trunks appear. I have plenty of wood. Actually, no, I don't anymore because I built the beehives, but I'm not worried about it. A fishing net, once again. Alright, so no matter what things look like on this day, we're gonna have to sell everything we can. Because we simply cannot afford to air discretion. Which is very sad. We're gonna use this real quick. That fishing net's pretty good. Woo! That pickled carp's doing pretty good too. Oh, that pickled sturgeon is as well. Ole mole. There might be a way to pull this back. Let's see. Sell the sardines. Sell the carp. Sell the mullet. Sell the halibut. And sell the bullhead. And sell the honey. And the potatoes. Ugh, we're so close too, but I don't think it's gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. The other issue is the obvious, where maybe I'll make it, but then I'm sure as hell not gonna make the next one. It's very unfortunate. I'll go all out just to continue the video up, but it's looking real dire. Yeah, I'm actually just looking to extend my watch time. There is a way to bring this back, presumably in the form of stone. I would like to see it now. Oy. This is looking... it's looking rough. Distinct lack of coal, distinct lack of, just about everything, really. You take pride knowing that even though this, this run's absolutely absurdly painful, that my next run will not be. It'll be good. I won't be on whatever this is now. Yeah, I'm starting to think that just straight up no stone's gonna respawn. Which is absolutely great. I love trains. They're so loud for no reason. Hopefully, I've done relatively well enough at filtering it out, but I'm very confident you're still going to be able to hear it, at least a little bit, which annoys me. I have nothing in this world. Oh Lord. Are these not beets? What about that's probably cauliflower. No coal, huh? Sprinklers are not working. Oh, great. I appreciate that so much. Like I said, it's not looking good. Imagine if I won. Be hilarious if I actually won. Okay. So it allows you to craft everything and gives you 2K right off the bat. A little interesting combination of perks there. Time will tell if that'll actually help me. It's got very little days to do it. Man, this whole straight up no coal thing sucks. Oh, sprinkler range +2. Yeah, that's great. Pull me that one right after I get the entire week where I can't use sprinklers. This is not ideal. It's the upgrade day, not the next day where I can just start breaking shit and that'll give me money. Yep. No coal. Only you could sacrifice wood. Even if it took 2 wood, I'd do it right about now. Because it is not looking good. And this is what I can do, is I can fish a lot and I can pray. Right now, it's not locking in so much for me on these fish prices. If I could like actually pull this back, I would be the most surprised person on the planet. Alright, time to just start breaking everything. Just oh yeah, and it's not a good fishing day tomorrow either, but I'll have to do it anyways. Okay, so another silk touch the day after, which is pretty neat. At this rate, there's not going to be much resources for me to actually destroy the next silk touch day. I think it should be enough to get a good utilization out of it. At least I hope so. Really what the game should do is just let me win, I think. I think that would be good. Chocolate cake, huh? Ole mole. I ain't got a dang clue what's gonna be good on this day. Fishing's not gonna go so well, but I don't really have a choice. So I could sell off my random fruits, since I'm definitely not gonna get anything in terms of glass or coal in general. Except for that little bit. That's probably genuinely the last amount of coal I'm going to see this entire run. So guess we just say screw it. Fish anyways, as inefficient as that is at this moment in time. Well, at least we got 5 carp, but carp is selling for max today. So is halibut. It's not looking so good. Oh, and the next day's a no fish day. Oh, it knows. It knows. The game knows. Oh, I wonder if the game will actually follow that stuff, or if it's just straight up random. Like if it'll counterplay your buffs and debuffs depending on what you're using at that moment. Be like, oh, you're using a bunch of fish, huh? That's not gonna work for me, buddy. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I'm tired, by the way, because my commentary is somehow worse than normal? Very eepy on this day. In a perfect world, I would be able to win. 1 day away! No, didn't even make it halfway. We made it less than a third. Actually, more than a third. We put in a valiant effort. We did the best we could with what we had. Was it good enough? Absolutely not, but we did do it. There's not even much I can really do on this day either. Because I can't even catch fish on this day. I think I am indeed, due to the unfortunate nature of this run, think I am gonna go ahead and make a part 3. I can't leave you off on such an L. I need to get a good run. We could call this the trial. The good old I don't know what I'm doing here, watch me not have any idea what I'm doing trial. It might work. Okay, you know, we did, when upon selling everything, we did make it 2/3 of the way there. It's frankly better than I thought we were gonna go. Oh man, we were actually doing pretty good there. 22,917 out of 29,750. Big shame. We didn't do it. Oh well. At least I got 538 fish. Indeed. There's that final lineup, guys. I'm gonna go ahead, end this video off here, and I will definitely see you either later tonight or tomorrow with the actual first, hopefully good run of this game. And I hope you guys have a good night. Bye!